Good morning, students. This is the lesson of class 10 for the subject of geography, topic India soil resources, which is covered in chapter 5 soil resources in India, starting on page number 126 of your textbook and is being submitted to you on 17th of May 2021. So let us start with our topic and discuss about the soil. So students, soil is the thin surface layer on the earth comprising of mineral particles formed by breakdown of rocks, decayed organic materials, living organisms, water and wind. Pedogenesis is the process of soil formation. Now, there are certain factors which affects formation of soil. These are number one, parent material. Parent material determines the color of the soil, its mineral composition and texture. The surface rock are exposed to weathering to convert it into fine grains called soil. Parent rock material in, in India are first ancient crystalline and metamorphic rocks as gneiss and schist, rich in ferromagnesium, forms the red soil. Metamorphic rocks forms the red soil. Second, the Deccan tracts are composed of basalt, which forms the black soil. And number three, tertiary or Mesozoic sedimentary rocks, which forms the alluvial soil. The second factor is relief. Steep slopes encourages swift flow of water and helps soil formation. For example, soil erosion occurs in Chambal ravine region, whereas areas of gentle slope experience deposition and have deep soil. For example, alluvial deposits in northern plains. Third factor is the climate. Climate controls the type and effectiveness of weathering of parent material, quantity of water seeping through the soil, and type of microorganisms present there. As in areas of heavy rainfall and high temperature, the soils are red or nitrite as the rainwater washes the upper soil and leaches the material into deeper horizon. Number 4, natural vegetation. The decayed leaf material adds much needed humus to the soil, thereby increasing its fertility. Children, these are the 4 factors affect the soil formation in India. Now we will discuss about the major soil groups in India. The Indian Council of Agriculture Research (ICAR) set up an All India Soil Survey Committee in 1953, which divided Indian soils into 8 major groups. As per our syllabus, we are going to study 4 groups of soil. These are alluvial soil. The first one, it is the largest and most important group of soil in India, almost covering 45% of total land. The maximum part of Indian land is being covered with alluvial soil. Most of alluvial soil are derived from sediments deposited by rivers as in Indo-Gangetic plains, although some alluvial soil in the coastal areas have been formed by the sea waves. The chemical composition of this soil make it as one of the most fertile soil in the world. The proportion of nitrogen is generally low, but potash, phosphoric acid, and alkalis are adequate, while iron oxide and lime vary. The porosity and texture provide favorable condition for crop cultivation. Alluvial soil gets easily replenished by river floods and support uninterrupted crop growth. Areas where the soil is found, soil alluvial soil is found in Indo-Gangetic plains, deltas of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri, Narmada and Tapi valleys, and northern Gujarat. Crops grown in this region, in this soil. This is the most fertile soil suitable for the growth of rice, wheat, sugarcane, tobacco, cotton, jute, maize, oilseeds, vegetables, etc. Alluvial soil can be classified into Khadar and Bangar soil. Khadar soil is also termed as the new alluvial soil, whereas Bangar is also termed as old alluvial soil. Khadar soil is found in low areas of valley bottom, which flooded almost every year, whereas Bangar found about 30 meters above the flood level. Khadar is more fertile soil, whereas Bangar is less fertile. Khadar soil has lower concentration of conker nodules, whereas Bangar has high concentration of conker nodules. So this is about the alluvial soil. Now coming to the next one, that is the black soil, which is also termed as Regur soil. Students, black soil is formed due to weathering of solidified lava spread over large area during volcanic activity in Deccan Plateau thousands of years ago. Its characteristics are Black soil has high quantities of lime, iron, magnesium, and generally poor percentage of phosphorus, nitrogen, and organic matter. It is the residual soil, that is, it is formed at the place of its origin over underlying rocks. It is also termed as the in situ soil. Black soil is a highly moisture retentive soil. During rainy season, it swells and becomes sticky. So, it is impossible to work on such soil as the plow gets stuck in the mud. During dry season, the moisture evaporates, soil shrinks, and forms broad, deep cracks. This permits oxygenation of the soil to sufficient depth and has extraordinary fertility. So the soil has self-flowing ability. Another important term. Black soil is found in Deccan lava tract including Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and parts of Tamil Nadu. Crops grown in this soil are cotton, jowar, linseed, castor, sunflower, etc. Now, children, this is the question time. So, the questions are first, define pedogenesis. Number two, name the soil covering maximum part of India. Number three, give the most important characteristic of black soil. You may now pause the lesson for 3 minutes to write down their answers. Now let us discuss their answers, children. Pedogenesis is the process of soil formation. Number two, alluvial soil. Number three, black soil is a highly moisture retentive soil. Children, you can see the picture here showing the different types of soil. This is the black soil written, here the red soil and nitrite soil. Now this is the picture showing the alluvial soil, which is one of the most fertile soil useful for growth of a variety of crops. Third soil is red soil. Red soil is formed due to weathering of ancient crystalline and metamorphic rocks as gneiss, quartzite, feldspar. The color of this soil is red, often grading into brown, chocolate brown, gray, and even black. It is red in color as it contains large amount of iron oxides. Characteristics of red soil are it is poor in lime, magnesia, phosphate, nitrogen, and humus, but rich in potash. Its texture varies from sand to clay. Red soil responds well to proper use of fertilizers. And irrigation for cultivation, as it is not a fertile soil. Red soil is found in Tamil Nadu, parts of Karnataka, southeast Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and Jharkhand. In North India, South Bihar, parts of Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, etc. Crops grown in this soil are rice, wheat pulses, millets, oilseeds, etc. As if you know, this soil is not very fertile, so there is a need of proper fertilization and irrigation. The fourth type of soil is the nitrite soil. Nitrite soil is formed under high temperature and heavy rainfall with alternate wet and dry periods. Such climatic condition promotes leaching. Leaching is the process in which nutrients get percolated down below the soil due to heavy rainfall, thus leaving the topsoil infertile. Characteristics of nitrite soil are: it is poor in lime, magnesia, and nitrogen. Second, the soil generally lacks fertility and are of little use for crop production. But when manured and irrigated, become suitable for growing plantation crops such as tea, coffee, rubber, coconut, etc. Littoral soil has a unique distinction of providing valuable building material. These soils can be easily cut with spade but hardened like iron when exposed to air. Nitrite soil is found in the summits of Western Ghats, Rajmahal Hills, Vindhya, Satpura, Malwa Plateau, states of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Assam, and Meghalaya. This is about the various types of soil, children. Now we will discuss about the problems of Indian soils. These are soil erosion, desertification, low soil fertility, over exploitation of soil due to increase in population and rise in living standards. Number 5, encroachment of agricultural land due to urban and transport development. Soil erosion is the removal of the topsoil cover. It is caused due to running water, that is, the surface layer of the soil get removed, known as the sheet erosion. Gully erosion, when numerous finger-shaped grooves may develop all over the area due to the running water. Second is wind action. Third, human activities as mining. Number 4, overgrazing. And number 5, faulty methods of agriculture. Now, conservation of soil is being done. So the measures taken to reduce soil erosion are: number 1, afforestation; number 2, checking overgrazing; number 3, improved techniques of agriculture, such as terraced farming on hilly slopes, contour plowing, crop rotation, and planting trees. Number 4, construction of dam and barrages. I hope you all have understood the topic very well. So, on the basis of the topic discussed, now you are able to find the answers of the back exercise questions. Question number 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 18, 19, 20, 22A, 23A, and B. Now, children, with this, I conclude this interactive session. Thank you.